Feurer.
Donkey. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Characters Welcome. We are back at it in the rectangles. I leave the rectangle Wednesdays at 9:10 and only come back here the next Wednesday at 8 p.m. How are you, Eric?
Doing good, doing well, vibing. Good to see that you have not been blinded by the by totality. Because you did leave the rectangles this week to head to pack your kids and head upstate. A real reverse what's that movie or the show where they like find oil and then they come to the city?
The Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah, you're kind of reverse that. You packed up the kids and you headed back to the wilderness.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, and I will say I'm not more rich. I'm emotionally and astronomically far wealthier, though, I will say, because I've seen so much. We found full totality. It got dark. It got colder, weirdly. Mosquitoes came out because it was like, oh, it's time for us to eat.
Yeah.
Which was cool. But it was very, you don't even know if it's like, it might have been cloudy. But then in the moments of that, it was actually exciting. How was your eclipse?
I saw it like every regular New Yorker, stealing naked glances at it without sunglasses on from the roof of the bar that I work
at. You didn't have the glasses?
Some people had the glasses,
you're
but we're all people that work at a bar, and so none like surprise, none of us planned for this except for like one of us. So it's like 15 people in one pair of glasses, So I'm not gonna wait for my turn on the glasses. I'm gonna fucking peep it. I'm gonna look at it. I looked at it.
How did you? And it hurts your eyes. I accidentally looked at it a little bit.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts, but it was cool. It's cooler without the glasses. I'll be the first one to say it. It like with the glasses, it's cool, but without the glasses for like about a 40th of a second, it's really cool.
Oh wow! Controversial opinion. Eric here coming out pro looking at the sun.
Yeah.
Pro eye damage. Pro corneal burns.
This is the one thing me and Trump will ever agree on. I think it's like actually, I see why he did it. I see why he
and you're up for Secretary of Astronomy if he wins.
And I've got big ideas for the Space Force. Let me tell you, I got huge ideas for the Space Force. I will. Yeah, let me ask you. Did you?
Oh,
wow!
Yes, that's how it looks. Look at us, two suns, two stars.
And throughout the course of the show, Jorge, of course, has planned this out. These will get slightly closer and closer together until they do overlap. You planned that, right, Jorge? That's not a thing for you to manically do in between each character, yes?
That would be, Jorge, don't do that. That would be so annoying. For you, I mean, not for us.
Was it worth it, Justin, overall?
Yes, it was fantastic. It was like, we had some people up there as well, and that part was fun. It was like a real gathering. We were up there for a couple of days, and then the eclipse, in the moments leading up to it, it was legitimately like, oh, this is stressful. And seeing it move, there was like an oddness to it.
Yeah.
And then in the moment, it was just like crazy to look around and be like, oh wow, this is a huge weird thing we're partaking.
If you had to get on an airplane and book an Airbnb and the whole thing, would it have been worth it? I'm just trying to figure out, did I fuck up?
No, you didn't. I think it's fine. It's also like, it's a no pressure. Like, oh, you didn't, like, you should have done another thing.
A lot of people got married during it. Did you hear this?
A lot of people?
Yes. Many people got married during it because witches are still amongst us.
Yeah. Well, I saw a great photo that looked like it was maybe fake of someone being straight up married during it. And I was like, wow, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people were like, this is astrologically cementing something for me, which those people exist. And I know there's one of them because there's a guy from my hometown that posts on Facebook all the time about how I'm dead serious. He posts about which crypto to buy because of astrologically where the stars are, and he's like, it is next level, like checking your sign to make sure you're compatible with somebody. He's like, literally, like, Saturn is doing this, and so like there's this altcoin that you need to be purchasing right now.
No way that works. How is that possible? How would that work even once? Even if it was a coincidence, I'd be like, yeah, what?
It's really crazy. I wish I could find some of his posts to show you. They are so funny.
Give me scale of 1 to 100, how astrologically minded are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I've looked at my sign and I've been like, okay, I think parts of this make sense, but you know what? If I had accidentally looked at a different one, I am fully sure that I would have been like, yeah, I'm this. So I don't know if the signs are true to me or if I wrapped my personality as I will wrap my personality around something else and make it true. Because I need the stars to like me at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the true. We're performers first. Like, come on, Leo.
I have to be this. Yeah. What is your sign, Justin?
Well, I was just about to say, shout in the comments, guess our signs based on what you know about our personalities. And
Good.
if this is true, I guess we become astrology heads.
Yeah.
Right? We just
figure out without knowing. I don't know if y'all know my birthday. I have shouted my full home address on here. I don't know if I've shouted my birthday on here before.
Yeah. That's right. I think first guess in the comments of what signs
we'll just take
what signs we are. We'll just take that.
I like
because we're not I don't think we're the same, and that should be obvious.
I definitely don't think we're the same. I'll say I dated 3 Aries in a row, and I was like wondering why my life was falling apart.
So you believe that? You believe in other people's bad astrological qualities?
It can't be about me. Jorge says current partner is an Aries. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Now you've made Jorge mad, and he will punish you for it.
That's it. It's not okay. It's not okay. Do you know? Oh, they're closer. I think they're closer. Justin, do you know your partner's sign? What is your partner's sign? Your wife.
We are same, just she's more to the cusp. But also, like, I don't know. I like this circle. Like, this is an anti-rectangle content right here.
Maybe we should be starting to do stuff in the circles. I kind of like that.
It's a little bit more.
My favorite part about this is eventually it will inevitably start to look like 2 ass cheeks pressed together. And I'm
the dream, the thing we've been aiming for.
Kathy says she thinks they think Eric is an Aquarius. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know what, and Kathy, if you don't mind following up, what about the positive parts of me?
Say something nice is the subtext here. Can you find a compliment in here for me? Yes, that is. He's very Aquarius. I would argue you're not aquatic. You may be an Aquarius, but you are unaquatic.
Oh, and Megan says Justin's Scorpio. Ooh.
Yes, because I got a tail full of poison. I'm deadly. I'll kill you if I'm in your tent. That's true.
I'm gonna guess you right now, Justin.
Yeah.
I'm going out there and saying, Justin, you are a Leo.
Nice.
Is that not right?
I will say no one is correct.
Oh,
no one is correct so far.
Damn. Oh well. What can you do?
What can you do? You want to keep this going? You want to do this across a couple? See if anyone's gonna nail it.
All right. We'll keep this going. I just don't know. Oh, Megan says because Justin, because you're full of shit.
Shouts.
A Taurus. Is that true?
Yeah. That is. I am not a Taurus.
Wow.
Tatanka.
Wow. All right. Well, let's let that simmer for a second, and let's go to our very first character of the day, because you're not here to listen to 2 white guys talk shit about astrology, or unless you are. In which case you're going to be really sad, because we're about to see a character show. We've brought some of the best and the brightest, literally the brightest, to eclipse our hosting and deliver for you a totality of a performance.
Whoa, okay. What do you got, a writing staff over there? Topicality.
It's really good. Really good. And let us bring out our first one. I am so excited for this first performer. I feel like this as a job, when you're a kid, you're like, I want to do this job. And then you realize this job's done.
Yeah. This job is very precious. Resources have vanished for this.
It's pretty crazy when jobs are complete and you can't be them anymore. Like a whaler. Can't be a whaler anymore. That job's finished.
That's a fucked up. If you're trying to get into whaling now, that you're fucked up. That's not cool.
Boy. Well, let us welcome out this job that doesn't exist anymore, and let's have some fun, and let's make some discoveries with an explorer.
Wait! Professor Jones! Indiana! We must not go any further. I've been guiding you through this temple for 3 days, and I cannot help but think, perhaps if we have not yet found the staff of the Sun King, then it was not meant to be found. Perhaps the real treasure is friendship. Look, I know I don't have a lot of close relationships, but I feel like what's been growing between us is very valuable. No, you think the mystical ancient staff is the real treasure? Well, I don't think a staff would drive you to the airport, but what do I know? It's booby-trapped. Stop. These spikes are coming out of the floor. These halls are very dangerous. Here, take my hand. Feels nice, doesn't it? You know what that is? That's compassion. And lavender cherry blossom hand lotion that I make myself. Who needs some mystical staff that can cure all illnesses when you have a relationship like this one? Am I right? You know, you're always wearing that jacket, and I thought maybe we could wear like matching jackets, sort of like an adventure team type thing. No, you want to have your own look. That's okay. That's fine. I understand. It was a joke. I was joking actually. I'll put this away.
Oh no!
I assume you don't want the hat either. It's good. It's good. Fedoras are a good look. It's very Reddit moderator from 2008. Let's just keep going. The boulder. No, we have to get to the antechamber before it's too late. We could be trapped forever. Look at us making memories. Remember when we were in that weird room with all the snakes? You were freaking out. I want to like sit down and unpack all the snake stuff. Like, let me know. I have time after the no. You know, I had other plans. I had other plans. I'm hanging out with Brendan Fraser from The Mummy. So does that make you jealous? A little. Hey, if me and the staff were teetering on the edge of a cliff and you could only rescue one of us, who would you choose? Don't answer that. The antechamber. The staff of the Sun King is almost ours. Wait, these carvings. They remind me of an ancient song. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Bum, bum, bum. And if you threw a party, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's one of our famous inside jokes. Like, remember when we were in the map chamber and we found the location of the tomb of the Sun King? And I said, why didn't we just put it into Waze? And you didn't laugh. And I keep mentioning Waze, and you still don't laugh. I just look. I'm trying here. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't hang. I don't smell good. I spend all my time at the library. My friends are books. I talk to the books. They don't talk back. Sometimes we kiss. There's no tongue. Sometimes there's tongue. The point is that I want our relationship to be more than just adventurer and sidekick. You know, I do anything for you. What? Oh, you need help moving on Saturday. Ooh, let me check my calendar.
Yes.
Mark Green,
everybody.
Yes. I like this comment from Megan. So he's hitting on a young Harrison Ford as Indy. I'm here for this. It is true. Yeah. Harrison Ford was a hottie. Hottie with a body. Mark, where did you get that hat?
I got it from a little place called Amazon.
Oh, the actual Amazon.
Yes, I journeyed to the
on an
Amazon.
exploring adventure.
Wow.
Found it from a trader who then started
Trader
an internet
Joe.
company where they sell pretty much anything.
Justin,
Nice.
I really like this bit. This is really
I can make anything a brand. I'm a corporate
Ooh. Schlub. Very, very funny. Very, very good, Mark. Super, super goofy.
Kathy L in the comments was in class with you when you were working on this, it seems like.
Yeah, I wrote this in Sarah's online workshop.
That's awesome.
Hi,
Kathy.
That's really, really fun. That's
great.
Goofy. What a dream. You I don't know. Never mind. Stupid questions.
No, dive deep. What are you going after? You're like, do you like whips? Do you have friends?
I was gonna say.
Mark.
Well, I was gonna be like, Mark, how do you feel about making adult friendships?
That's a great question.
A good.
I'll tell you what. That's hard.
It is hard. It's tough.
I think it's hard, but very valuable.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I have a new perspective on this because now my kids are at an age where they're hanging out with other kids, and so now I'm thrown into friendships with other kids' parents.
Yeah, that's horrible because you don't get to choose them at all.
No, and everyone's out of practice and bad at it. And I have the opposite problem. A lot of people who are just like not performers are like, oh, I don't talk to people as much. And my wife was like, hey, remember, those aren't comedy people. Like, I know. And I got there and I'm like, oh my God, I have to dial this way down. I have to be a normal person.
Well, yeah, it's
talk
like,
about normal stuff.
Not only do they not talk to people much, but they also, when they do talk to people, they don't talk to people like that.
They don't know, like, hey, what's this? Oh, look, let's get drunk. It's like, no, everyone's like, no.
Let's make fun of everything that we can see.
Yeah.
No.
Everything that my eyes are looking at, I'm going to shit talk.
Our brains are broken. Let me just say that. And I learned that lesson.
Okay. Mark, what's your sign?
Oh, my sign?
Mm-hmm.
My birthday is November 4th. Do you need the social security number for the sign as well?
Get it out there.
Yes, I need
the way we do it. It is
okay. I honestly forget.
I know. Yeah,
but I think that makes me a Scorpio. Which it's funny. I remember once I was like in an office. I was like at work, and people were talking about their signs, and people were very excitedly discussing it. And someone asked, like, Mark, what's your sign? And I said, oh, I don't know. And they said, when's your birthday? I said, November 4th. And I went, oh.
It's probably Gemini then. It's probably Gemini. Let's look it up. Everyone hates on Geminis.
Mine was successfully guessed in the comments. I am a Libra. Does that track?
You're a Libra.
Yeah.
Libras are all about balance, I think.
Balance. That's me. I'm perfectly balanced.
There was a lot of judgment the one time someone was like, so what's your sign?
Yeah.
Justin is Libra.
Yeah.
You're a Scorpio, Mark. Mark, you're a Scorpio. Just so you know.
That's the one right after, I believe. Libra. So that tracks.
So you two can hold hands and it's okay. It's not a problem.
Yeah. I think
good.
That's how it works.
Yeah, good. Mark, last time you were on the show,
yes.
I told you sounded a lot like a cartoon character. Did you do any research on that? Did you follow up on that? Because
I did. I looked up Mordecai from the regular show.
You sound just like him. It's crazy.
Are you insulted or complimented by Eric's insistence on this?
I take it in a very neutral way because I sort of think Mordecai just kind of sounds like a guy. So it's not like if you were like, you sound just like Goofy.
Yeah, that would be like, holy shit. Yeah, fair.
Crazy.
But you, like, chat, if anyone is a fan of regular show, tell me that this guy sounds like Mordecai. My God. You sound just like him.
All right. Well, everybody close your eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Mordecai, the character from the regular show. I'm
flawless impression,
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a blue jay. True. Yo, look, Megan says yes, 100%. See, I'm telling you. It's crazy.
Wow. All it took was one comment. Perfect.
And I'm
validation.
Like, see, I'm right. Yeah. Although I don't think my sign has been guessed yet. So y'all are right, but not totally right.
Nice.
Yes. Fair
Mark, do you have anything coming up that you'd like to plug? Anything you're working on that you want to dive into? What's the news?
I I'm still doing shows with my improv team, the Party City Kazoos. We have a show, I believe, in 40 minutes that I'm not going to be at.
Oh,
So if you want to just head right over to Young Ethel's, you can, and see not me, but some of the other members of my team.
that's an instantaneous plug. I hope
yeah.
someone is watching this on the streets of Brooklyn who are like, "Oh shit, nice!"
Please,
buttermilk across the street. I'm
yeah.
watching.
But if not, please follow us on Instagram. We have shows all the time. I don't think we have any coming up right away, but we're always posting.
Is this your show, or are you booked on like an indie
We're
show?
booked on someone else's show.
To do sketch.
Improv.
Oh, it was improv. You said
Improv, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad.
It's okay.
Damn, I fucked up. No, dude, I'm sorry.
Oh, big clue about Eric's sign and what he's doing right now.
Candace, I went out of this live to look up regular show to compare. I absolutely hear it. Thank you for having my back, Candace Myrtle. Me? 2 for 2. I'm right.
Oh.
Megan says, Candace, open another tab.
Megan always brings the heat.
Get him. Mark, thank you so much for being here. That character was so fun. I'm
Super
so happy
fun.
to find out your sign. I'm so happy to hear your normal average voice. Can't wait to have it on here again whenever you want, man.
Thank you very much.
Please come back. Maybe a bird character or something. Just
some type of.
I'll try my best for an avian character.
Oh, you're already crushing it.
Thank you, Mark. I'll see you.
See you
later, Mark.
Yo, I love the voice of Mordecai in the regular show. That brings us to our next segment, folks. Does it, Justin? Do we have anything in there? No.
I got nothing in the tank.
That's okay. But we can do a little plug here, folks.
Yes.
If you're enjoying the show and you want to help us make sure Jorge gets paid, because when Jorge doesn't get paid, he starts getting real nasty to us with the tech. He starts doing things that we all regret. Look at that. Not happy. So we got to make sure we keep him pleased. You can always
keep him pleased.
Keep him pleased. Donate to us at Venmo. We are a business account. So you're going to open up Venmo. You're going to look up Characters Welcome. They're going to be like, there's nothing there. And then you got to switch over to the business side where all the weirdos are. Business side is where the schlubos are.
The freaks.
The freaks
are the freaks. The business freaks.
Yeah.
You got your Bezos. He's in there. He's in there.
He's in there. He is. Venmo used to be lawless, by the way, and I used to love it. There was Thanksgiving. I think it was like Thanksgiving 2009. Whenever the Nintendo Switch came out, maybe it was before 2009. But I Venmo'd. The Ravens were playing on Thanksgiving, I think, something like that. And me and my buddy were hanging out together, and he picked one team, I picked the Ravens, and I Venmo'd every single person on the Ravens, asking them for $200 for a Nintendo Switch, because back then, like, people didn't put their shit private, and and their starting linebacker put me on his Instagram stories and was like, "Look at this fucking clown," and it was like my full ass name with the request.
Hilarious. But he didn't send that cash.
I did not make any money. I didn't make any money that day, which is
think of the follows though. But please, if you send anything, we will read whatever comment you put on there live, aloud, on this very rectangle or circle as it may be. I want to highlight one comment from Carly. Eric is that sign people tried to claim was newly added and was just straight up people making it up.
That's a me energy for sure, but y'all haven't guessed it yet. Y'all, I think that maybe I present as a different. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm presenting on these rectangles as differently than what this sign is normally associated with. This sign is a very specific type, I think.
Wow, that's true of all of the signs, I believe.
Jorge, little bitch boy.
No. I was born under the little bitch boy son.
Whoa, Kathy immediately takes that hint and gets it correct. In one, a Capricorn, folks. I am a Capricorn, which are supposed to be stiffs. They're working stiffs. I don't think I'm like that. Maybe pre-pandemic, but I my eyes were open and I discovered the joy of vacations, and now that's all I want to do.
That's true. I will say that's true. The idea of like, yeah, I used to be a real square before pandemic. Now I'm loose AF.
Now
Funny
that has been beaten out of me. The idea of working hard and getting something out of it, I realize that's not as much fun as heading out to the casino and betting.
I love the idea that you're like, yeah, my star sign really changed when I decided to like vacation. Like, no, I think that's just being a normal human. I don't know if the stars are guiding you toward that.
The stars are aligned, and sometimes they're not aligned.
That's true. That's literally getting older. You're like, you know what I'm sick of? Working. I want to go.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I don't want to work anymore. I'm like good on it. How about you, Justin? Justin, you're probably the hardest working man in the biz.
That's not something I ever aspired to, but I will say when people are like, what are you doing? And I list things, they're like, Jesus, dude. I'm like, I don't know. How do you survive in this business? I'd rather be doing one or none of things.
Yeah. No, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty incredible. Justin has gotten me 3 times the jobs that any agent or manager I've ever had has gotten me, because
the hardest job I have is being your agent. You know,
it's not hard.
It's out there grinding.
You just have to understand that you can't wrangle. Sometimes you can't wrangle funny. Sometimes you can't put it into a box and tell it where to go. Okay.
Have I got the Capricorn for you? There it is. Look at that Capricorn energy right there. There's a solar flare on your face.
There is. It's true. That was me, folks. 4'8", 48 pounds. That we call that a perfect poundage.
Yeah, that's just what you want for athleticism. You were like the linebacker's ankle that you were. Megan is commenting on my Eclipse hangovers hanging out right here. That's right. That's I've captured the Eclipse energy
essence of the sun. Very cool. Very cool.
Easy come, easy go.
It's coming. It's getting closer. Wow. I think, Justin, we should welcome out our next guest, though.
It is about time.
Kind of has to do a little bit with what we're talking about. Like, nobody wants to be working. Working's not fun, but you got to find that survival job, especially in this industry.
I've had many of them. They can be fun sometimes, and sometimes you miss them. You miss those jobs.
It's true, but sometimes, like, you are at your survival job, which is normally an industry job, and you're like, I'm here, but I'm here like 60% because I got other things going on. And some people are in it 100%. I feel like this guy's in it 100%. Yeah.
Feels that way. It does feel that way.
Let's welcome him out to the Rectangles. Could have been any of us. Let's welcome a Brooklyn bartender.
All right, guys, let's gather around for a quick pre-shift meeting. We've got a busy night ahead of us here at the bar. If you don't know, my name is Ghost. I'm the head bartender here at Concept, a speakeasy-style bar located inside of another larger speakeasy-style bar. Guests enter Concept here by crawling Shawshank Redemption style through a sewer pipe filled with actual human urine that's been lightly infused with a very smoky mezcal. So no one has ever entered this bar. Now, a little about me. My name is Ghost, which is short for Ghost Buster because my parents are shitheads. I moved to this city to be a paleontologist in the style of Ross from Friends, but quickly learned that there are very few undiscovered bones here. Plus, the sidewalk's like right in the way. So I pivoted to mixology. Spent 7 years learning the ropes at the best bar in the city, the Times Square Applebee's. And now I work here and live in a giant truck tire in West, Southeast, North Bushwick. So just a couple things we're out of tonight. Ice. We have no ice. So we're just going to raise the temperature in the room a little bit so the drinks seem colder. We're also out of bottles. I'm not sure what happened, but every single bottle is gone. That's why the liquor's in all of these bowls around. We're also out of personality. I looked around and I realized we're all just dead-eyed sociopaths. Why is every Brooklyn bartender just an Alexander Skarsgård character these days? We've also got a couple specials tonight I want to inspire our patrons with. Number one, the Drifter with Bad Intentions. It's a single batch tequila infused with wolf's teeth mixed with the insides of a cigarette with a light, very light rum of crushed up Tylenol. It will kill you. We've got Daddy's Lunch Bucket, which is a can of Progresso minestrone soup served up with a splash of Jägermeister and a deep fried bed bug. And just a word to the wise, be careful with those bed bugs because they keep trying to escape from the cage, the open air cage. And number 3, we have a rum and coke, which is obviously just vodka mixed with tonic. And then finally, we have Ghost's Regrets. This is a glass that I whispered my life's regrets into because, as a reminder, I'm Ghost. It tastes bitter and sad, and technically, all the glasses are filled with this already. As always, those drinks are $37 each. You should know that we only accept coins, not Bitcoins, actual coins. Like all male Brooklyn bartenders, be sure to shake your cocktails in the most condescending way possible. It's like you're jerking off a penis that happens to be your penis. You know, that's just the style. Be extra condescending because it's Friday. Now, that's how we do it, but we're going to have a great service. Be sure to... one last note, be sure to be out of the place by 3 a.m. because tonight we're burning down the building for the insurance money.
Justin Tyler, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Very fun. All right, first comment. Glasses or mask? Or hat or mask? What were you...
Glasses?
Yeah.
I mean, this is obviously a hat. It sits right on your ears. This is a hat and this is a mask.
This is a
It's
mask.
blocking-
This is a mask pulled up.
Blocking your face.
For sure. Wow, you should wear that beanie low like that more often. I really like that. Yeah, you look
Low
kind of
beanie?
like some sort of Toad character.
I look like a fire damaged penis head.
It looks kind of like a World War I trench helmet.
All right, boys, let's get the krauts over the trench, boys.
Really good. Yeah, I love this character. It's so real. There's so much to it that is exactly what it's like out there, folks. It's brutal. It's brutal.
We're both Brooklyn bartenders.
Even at Brooklyn breweries, folks, there's a kiss of pretension. I work at a Brooklyn brewery. I'm not going to name it. It's Threes Brewing, and they have 3 different beers on tap. Three different styles of beer. Let me tell you the names of them.
Mm-hmm.
Forevermore, Nothing Was Forever, and Everything Was Forever Until It Was No More. That is the name of 3 different beers.
That's a song, dude. That's a full-on song.
It's like I can't blame the customers for being like, "Can I have just you pick?" It's like, who wants to go up to a bar and be like, "I'll take a medium pour of the Everything Was Forever Until It Was No More stout."
That's an early aughts Radiohead EP that you recorded there, sir.
It really is. It's a single. That I believe that was the original title of Modest Mouse's "We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank." It's pretty amazing, actually.
It is funny that I think it's died down a little bit, but there's definitely like a naming beer arms race going on where it's like, no, weirder, make it longer. It should be nonsense.
Yeah, it shouldn't make any goddamn sense. And especially our beers. Our beers are all very pretentiously named. Our most popular beer is Logical Conclusion, which is that's an okay name, but it's like beers should just be, I don't know if I sound like an old man complaining, but beers should just be named something close to like just what the beer is.
Beer should be named what they taste like. Like this one's spicy. This one should be called spicy.
Really? I just want like lager number 2, you know?
Why didn't you know those numbers? It should just be like, what's the juice that makes my brain happy? I want that brain juice.
Give me happy brain juice, which is actually our newest triple dry hopped fart pastry stout that we are releasing. So please look out for that.
Good stuff.
Yes.
I love bartending. Now at any sort of party, I end up bartending in some capacity. It's a great, if you're out there looking for like a good life skill / day job, bartending's the best.
It is really, really fun. And it is no surprise to me that you're right there bartending, because that's a classic Libra move. You go to a party and hit that. Melanie Muffins, beer should just be named Bud Light Lime, and that's it. Good point. Good point. Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We're serving 6 Bud Light Limes on tap tonight.
We have 6
You're gonna love
different
all
Bud
of
Light Limes. Do you want the Bud Light Lime Stout? Do you want the Bud Light Lime IPA? Man. I used to really like Bud Light Lime. Now I'm getting into some of the other old school beers like Stella, Budweiser.
Wow.
Give me a Budweiser.
That you're through the looking glass.
It's
Well, I was just upstate, so I was of course drinking Labatt Blue all day, that's great. It's like running your tongue on the inside of a bicycle wheel. It's
I
perfect.
love that, but nothing beats your girlfriend's strawberry White Claw hard seltzer.
Oh, Eric.
Nothing.
That's a man with an empty fridge right
You'll
there.
notice I'm not yawning in between every sip like I normally do because this thing is actively punching the parts of my mouth that would have a response to that.
You're not yawning, which is good, but it's been replaced with that.
I'm just like, I'm Mr. Edding.
Yeah, you got like a horse with peanut butter in your mouth. It's about to be shot out back.
Truly, Mr. Edding. This shit is gross.
Yeah.
Let me say, bad, not good. As I'm like, this shit's horrible.
Yeah, I
just hate
want
it.
Something. Want something cold in my mouth.
Just anything cold. I ran today for the first time in a long time, and I just need something nice and cold to help it rattled me, Justin. It shook me to my core.
To keep you and I in perfect balance, today I didn't run. Which I rarely
That's
did.
why I had to. I felt
there
was something
literally the
wrong.
baton was passed.
There was something wrong. I ran 2 weeks ago. I was like, I'm going to start running again. This was 2 weeks ago. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I ran 5Ks every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes.
Thursday, woke up 102.7 degrees.
Body is like, nope.
I was literally like, okay, I know I'm sick, but is there a chance that these things are related? That my body literally was like,
your body's like, no, there's no germs in here. We're just sick of your bullshit, dude.
Like,
we're shutting you down.
Stop. And then I didn't run for 2 weeks, and now today I ran 5 miles in defiance of my body.
Yeah,
I'm getting back into it. We'll see.
And that's it. Oh, there is steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's okay. Megan, is the half marathon still on? We did it in December. We freaking did that, Megan. It happened.
Perhaps you missed some of our content. Yes, we have done it. Now Eric's for a full marathon like a psychopath.
I'm thinking about it. There's one in Philadelphia the week before Thanksgiving. And in true Philadelphia, we talked about this already, but in true Philadelphia fashion, in New York to run the marathon, you have to donate $3,000 to charity. For Philly, $100. You're in.
Well, plus you have to throw a rock at a Mets fan, I think, too.
It's $100, and at the very end, you have to flip a cop car, and you have to tackle somebody that is actively doing some service to the city.
Yeah, exactly. You have to shatter a street light on your way by. It's like the end of Streets of Rage when you're just smashing a car for no reason.
So fucked up. Philadelphia, hilarious town. Love you forever, but what is going on over there, folks? I think we need to welcome out our next guest, Justin. What do you say? I
think that's a great thing. Before we do that, just shouts to Susan Green in the comments. Threw us a donation, $25 with the note laughs.
The note's just laughs?
Laughs.
Susan, thank you so much.
Susan, we love you.
Susan, appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for that donation. Again, it's all going towards this fund for Jorge. We're trying to buy him a bus ticket back home so that he can finally leave this wretched place.
Total eclipse of us.
Total eclipse of the us. Thank you so much, Susan. That's so nice of you. Really, really appreciate you. Very, very kind. Hope that we're bringing those laughs for you day in and day out. Oh, I also wanted to, I forgot about this. I did want to say that since we're talking about astrology, there's a great video on the YouTube page that you should all check out. It's an oldie, but I fucking love it. It's Graham Techler. That's every Gemini when you talk about astrology. I love that video.
Great piece.
Megan, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yeah,
enjoy
I love
every episode of Fallout, which is
please go enjoy it. I forgot. Did Fallout premiere?
I believe it is. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, neat.
Speaking of premiere, let's bring out our next piece.
Yeah, pumped for it. Let's do it, folks. I'm so excited for this next person. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of premiering not only this piece, but speaking of premiering, very good, Justin.
Yes, no, that's good. But again, not to shouts to Anna. You are my favorite comedian, one of my favorite comedians, Eric. Much love from Ukraine.
Anna, holy
Shouts to
Lord,
Anna.
in Ukraine. Thank you so much, Anna. That's very, very nice to you. Very, very good to hear that.
Much love back to you in Ukraine. We hope everything is going as well as it can be out there.
Yeah, appreciate you. Of course. Anna, I don't really know. I don't know how folks in Ukraine feel about this, or if it's like very important or not, but Ukraine won Eurovision 2 years ago with an amazing song called, I believe, Stefania, that everybody should go check out. It's so good. Yeah, I know what it's called.
Yeah, you're just sliding into Eurovision content.
It's these Ukrainian, these like 5 Ukrainian dudes that did this song, and it is a fucking bop. It's awesome. Everybody should check out that song. It is great. Anna, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Okay, let's bring out our next guest. What do you think?
Very excited. And we talked about a premiere. This is like major television vibes. You all know this person. You all have probably different opinions depending on your scale of tolerance for this person. But please welcome to the Rectangles, the fucked up woman from every HBO Limited series. Let's go.
From the makers of Tiny Beautiful Things, Pretty Little Liars, Big Little Lies, Shiny Happy People, and Little Fires Everywhere comes Big Happy Little Shiny Women on Fire. Women. Tiny women, beautiful little fires of big, busty Californian women, big ocean females who are wet and on fire and lying to you about it, happy little gigantic people everywhere, little happy little wet, happy wet little shiny beach gals with a secret, on fire everywhere.
It's me, the fucked up woman from every HBO Limited series. So basically, I'm whoever Nicole Kidman is playing. And I'm absolutely nailing this American accent. I've just come home from my job as hot lawyer. I accomplished so much today. I ate a salad. Well, it's 5 o'clock, which means it's time to listen to Barney Vare and touch my furniture. My actress is going to win an Emmy for whatever that was. As HBO woman, you may know me from absent-mindedly chopping vegetables, touching myself in the bathtub, and revealing formative childhood memories to the audience as slowly as the screenwriters can possibly manage. Flashback!
God damn it, Ambrosia. I'm sick of having a whore for a daughter.
Well, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, Mama, I know you don't really work the night shift at Kroger's.
Watch out for that deer!
Oh, these pesky day terrors. Luckily, I have some nondescript pills I stole from my mother-in-law to calm me down. Glug, 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 glug. I know you think I'm crazy, David. And yeah, I like it when you hit me. Yeah, I'm only friends with wealthy blonde women I hate. And yeah, I'm always applying lotion for dramatic effect. But if you'd rather sneak around with that harlot from the PTA, then I'll just get in our big tacky Land Rover and drive it off of a cliff. Hello? Oh no! I need to go meet with the principal. My troubled tween son is cyberbullying a gay kid.
Yeah.
Wow. Ashley Everhart, everybody, bringing perhaps the most chaos you've ever brought to the Rectangle.
I think so.
Yo,
Definitely.
I wanted that video to go on for ever and ever and ever. You got me at the socks on the beach.
Those
and
are
then,
that's
Production
my
value.
feet and my socks.
and then you really got me like the really quick shot of just like I can't remember which one you were saying. It was like Pretty Little Lie, and you just like went backwards into the water so fast. It was like unnaturally fast. It was so funny.
And can you walk us through where that beach was? How long? When did you make that? What's going?
Two different beaches were featured in that video. One of them was Panama City Beach. One of them was the Atlantic Ocean at off of somewhere in Cape Cod. And where I have the short hair, I filmed those shots 3 years ago when I made a WAP music video parody where it was alt pop. And the ones where I have long hair, like when I fell into the water, that was when I did. That was a few months ago, maybe, from a song parody I did for a solo show I did last summer.
Wow. Talk about using every part of the buffalo.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I was talking to some pals and I was like, I've got to go get beach footage. And then I'm like, I've been in my clothing in the water so many times. I don't need to go get beach footage, you know?
You're like creating your own personal like Shutterstock.
Yeah, exactly.
No, literally, I edited that entirely without internet access. All of even the stock photo, like the horse, all of that I just had.
That's crazy to be like, oh, I've got a horse eyeball that matches my eyeball. Just put it together and I'm done.
That is funny. I was directing a character team yesterday. One of the performers was like, I was like, you want me to read stage directions? They were like, yeah, but some of the stage directions are like fart noises. Can you just like make fart noises with your mouth? And I literally went into Finder and did fart, and I had 3 different fart compilation sounds already on my computer. I'm like, we're good. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
I have the tech.
So,
did you actually have you watched all of those shows that you highlighted? Because that would be a task.
About half. I've watched Little. Now I don't remember what the names are. I've watched Big Little Lies and the first Tiny. I think
Little
it's Tiny Happy People.
Tiny Happy People.
And I no, it's Tiny. It's whatever the first one was in the video. It's the Catherine Hahn one, and then Shiny Happy People, which is actually a documentary about like cult Christianity, but it fit the sound.
Yeah.
side.
It does.
Tiny Beautiful Things is what it was. I've watched
Tiny
that
Beautiful
one.
Things, Big Little
The only
People.
ones I'm missing are Pretty Little Liars and Little Fires Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
I've watched 3 of the 5, I think, that I mentioned.
That's good.
And The Undoing, I think, is one that fits this. That isn't in there, but it fits this perfectly. It's Nicole Kidman doing like very much "Woe Is Me" for so many episodes.
Funny.
So funny, so real. That video is strong.
Thanks, Paul.
Strong. What have you been up to, Ashley? What do you got going on in your life?
I am on a UCB team, which is just the most exciting thing ever. And our first character show is my team. We're called Good Bones, and we're on the 1st of May.
Fun.
And Yeah, that everything's coming out. We're doing 2 shows in May the 1st and then the 22nd as well. My sketch team just came back from Canada last month, and we are going back to Canada next month. We did Toronto, and now we're doing Montreal.
Wow.
Cool.
And so that's super exciting. And yeah, I mean, I've got, I do little like character shows and stuff all the time. So come see one if you live in New York City or Canada.
That's
you got
awesome.
no excuse, folks. That's
every country. New
Yeah.
York
Yeah,
City.
that's
and
every country.
the 2 that I know of, at least.
Yeah.
You're busy. Kathy L in the comments. That sounds like Ashley Everhart. She nailed you on the video.
She already knew. She knew you were coming.
That's so funny. Hey, Kathy.
Very, very fun.
I wasn't looking at the comments. I won't look now. It feels self-centered. Feels
That's not,
feels
not
gross to be like, what did people say? Did my dad like
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Ashley, quick question. While I have you here, what's your sign?
I very similar to you, Eric. I am typically the last one anyone thinks when people are like, I want to guess your sign. I go, what's the one that you definitely think it's not? And they always say my sign, if that helps you at all.
That's a strong clue.
It is like by far the most unlike the way that I typically present.
Wow. I don't know any of them. Pisces?
I don't know. I don't really know any of them either. I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Brooding and abusive and miserable, and I've always got lying level of dog at my ankles, and no.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, what's happening?
People are like, you're intense, and I'm like, okay, that does not an astrological sign make.
Doesn't count.
No, but yeah, I'm a Scorpio. November. We had another November birthday earlier. November.
Look at all the Scorp energy.
Maybe there is something here. Maybe we need to do a poll and figure out everybody's.
Yeah, Scorpios are the funniest comedians, and I believe also the most likely to become serial killers. Actually, I think that's a misrepresentation of the data. I think a majority of not a majority of serial killers, but of all of their astrological signs, the most are Scorpio.
Well.
You've done the research, and that's meaningful.
Thank you, Jorge, for crushing all of that tech. I think there were like 9 cues in that. I was talking to a friend earlier, and I was like thinking about doing this character, and he's like, with all that tech, like text Jorge first and make sure he's doing the show, because if he's not, save it for later.
Do you have Jorge's number?
Sorry, we can't.
Jorge told me he doesn't have a phone.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No,
That's what Jorge's running. He runs when that.
I like that even after the bumper, Eric's concerned, furrowed brow.
Jorge told me he has I've been texting a P.O. box, and he says he checks it in frequently.
Well, Jorge and I both live in Inwood, so I go to his door and I knock, and I bring a cup of sugar for.
Jorge lives in the city.
Inwood, Vermont.
Yes,
that's
good shit.
That's funny.
That's a good.
See him, the way he got out of that to get back is he's like on the ground with his.
Yeah, he's like underneath the.
Don't blow up his spot. That was pure magic. Right
that was good. That was very good.
I like that you flip the old neighbor tropes on their head, and you just show up to someone's door with sugar.
Yeah, you don't.
You're gonna need this.
You don't gotta ask. I always bring an egg.
I always bring an egg, and that's the one thing I know about you.
Because even if they don't need the egg, if I show them that I have one, then they know that I am gentle.
That's true. Nice. Did you know that dogs know not to squeeze an egg when you put it in its mouth?
I mean, some TikTok dogs. I don't think that
that sounds not real. I think I have a dog that eats everything. TikTok yeah, exactly. That's very anecdotal.
Justin, I dare you to give your dog an egg and see, and I bet you it won't crack the egg.
I will do this and film it, and I will bring the video to our next.
Wow!
Put it on the Discord. Put it in the Discord. I want to see it. Anna says, "Are any of you ever coming to Toronto?" Get this. Ashley just left.
I just came back from Toronto.
just left Toronto, but is going to Montreal. So you can
Oui, je vais à Montréal.
oh,
nice.
yeah, you can peep Ashley in Montreal. Yeah, and I
Voyage
think,
j'ai vu à Montréal.
there you go.
Montréal,
Very
is
good.
Montréal
Flawless.
feminine or masculine? Oh, Montréal, à Montréal, je ne sais pas. Montréal, je sais pas. Get your ass to Montreal.
Get your ass to Montreal. Anna says, I know, it's not fair. Yeah, I think that every time there's like Toronto Sketch Fest, I think a bunch of New York comedians schlep their way up there, which I think it just finished, though. Yes, that's what you
That's
It
where
was
you
so
were.
fun. There were some really great like New York comics and teams there. Amanda Zeller went up and did a solo show, and man, it was fun. That was a really fun. We did my team did 2 shows, and I truly don't think we've ever performed any better. It was so silly. They really like the
that's the
silly.
best.
They really like the silly stuff up there. They really like
Yeah.
the edgy stuff, or the it's not so much, but the absurdist stuff. They just were tickled with, which I love because that's my favorite.
Yeah. We went to Edmonton a couple summers ago.
That's right. That's
Very
right.
Had ourselves a nice time.
Yeah, that's a great place. And the Edmonton, they were working on a theater while we were there, and they finished it, and it's beautiful. It seems like a really cool place to go hang.
Yeah, I remember Characters Welcome takes Edmonton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
We'll
crazy.
get back up there. That was very fun.
I think I was on one of these rectangle shows before you all went to Edmonton, and you all were doing a running bit about like who's going to bunk with who, something like that.
It's true. We were trying to figure out who was going to bunk with who. It was an issue, and Justin and
How
I
did it work out?
Me and Justin bunked together, baby. Just
We
chilling.
eclipsed.
I had to
We
sit
eclipsed.
quietly at the foot of my bed while Justin ran a different podcast.
That's true. I forgot that. And then we did our show. We did our show minutes before we went and did a live show.
It's true. It was really fun. Ashley, so much fun having you here. So much fun chatting with you. I can't wait for your Betty Team's shows. You guys are.
Oh, I'm so pumped.
Really
and
fun.
don't try to skirt away from that very nice compliment that Kronogi just put in the. Do acknowledge that because it's very sweet and very true. So don't brush that off, Justin. Don't let him because that's.
I would never.
Very nice.
Have a great evening. I'm gonna.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Ashley. So funny as always. Have a good one.
Fun.
And then, sorry, the comment was deleted by accident, probably.
I
know, Kronogi. Eric, I want to thank you. I found this channel about a week ago, and everything of yours has killed me.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. There is so much fun content for you to check out. My stuff is the best, but there's other people's stuff too that's also pretty good.
If you unscramble Kronogi, it spells Eric Feurer.
It spells Kill John Eric. Weird.
Scheuchler, balancing it out. Eric's guest spot on Comic Book Club remains its lowest ranked episode ever. Wow, shouts. That's my other podcast.
Perfect. Yeah, that's me. Kronogi and Anna and everyone in chat, we have a Discord, and if you're fresh and new to Characters Welcome, there's a place where like-minded people discuss the videos that we put out, but mostly talk about weird stuff. And you can check it out. You can hop in our Discord. We're some 250 strong or so in there. It's growing every day. Hop in there. And Justin and I will pop in there periodically, and we chat in there as well. You can come hang out, and we're going to grow that community together and make announcements about the space. That's my first.
I have an announcement right now. Kathy L has dropped went to the business Venmo. She dropped 100 banger.
Kathy,
what are you doing? She says, I accidentally entered a sports ball betting pool and won $100, $100. So,
and you just gave it to us, Kathy.
Yes. Kathy, will.
I appreciate you so much. I got to pull something out for you, Justin. I don't know if you've seen this before. I think you've seen
this. Could mean anything.
I'm going to pull something out. Speaking of Kathy.
I'm going to pull something out. All right. I guess. Oh, I wish Eric did that spinning chair thing, but I guess he just didn't take Jorge's note. Ashley in the private chat, Justin, put that damn egg in your damn dog's mouth for Kathy. I will do it for Kathy.
Kathy and everyone, one day, about 2 years ago, I was moving out of my old apartment. And about 2 years and a month ago, before I was moving out of my old apartment, because I was moving out, I did a thing where I gave my full ass address on this page as
it's
a
called it was a bit. Yeah.
And then one day, right before we left, I got this letter in the mail, which Kathy has been on my refrigerator ever since. And
That's
it is
nice.
a message from Kathy where she
That's
says
so nice.
she lives in the place where the honey. Well, the first thing it says, I figured since you're moving, it was my last chance to write you at the address you gave the entire internet.
That's so funny.
I live in a place where the Honeycrisp apple was first developed, so I feel like I have a special affinity with you.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for all the joy you've given me through the past couple of super rough years. Kathy L on YouTube. Kathy,
That's great. That's
thank you so much.
sweet.
I just want to let you know, Kathy, thank you for that donation. And I see this every single goddamn day when I go into the fridge and steal my girlfriend's disgusting White Claw. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for being a fan of the page. Really
What a
appreciate it.
salve. And I get a lot of letters from people who come from where Granny Smiths are made too.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't
you?
I don't know about that so much. I'm not sure about that.
Wow, Honeycrisp Hive goes deep. Everyone's Honeycrisp repping.
Anna's going to join the Discord. Thank you, Anna. I hope to see you there. We'll chat there. Really, really fun. Folks, we do come to a difficult part of the
crossroads.
We come to a crossroads here, folks. For the entire show, we were almost getting to the butt section, and here we are. We got this is BBL butt though. This is Brazilian butt lift butt. Look at that, perfect circles. We have two pieces of news. One piece is very sad, and the other piece, unfortunately, is non-negotiable at this time. We are not at a place where we can talk about it. It simply is what it is. The first piece of news is we are down to our very final character of the night. Damn. Tragic. Sad. Damn. It's as if you were looking for 100% totality and you ended up at about 85% like I did.
Not what you want. You got to chase that totality. Like when Eric and my heads are going to like body horror combine when these circles come together.
Someday we're going to Cronenberg and become one. And so that means the second piece of news is after our final character is performed, there will be no more comedy after this, folks. Comedy is over. You can join the Discord, but you may only post morbid, creepy facts. Nothing
Good
funny.
Night,
good night, moons. Good night, stars. Good night, totality. Good night, ass cheeks touching. There's no more comedy, so we're gonna really put it in serious mode after this. We're gonna pop it in reverse, and just be kind of sad the rest of the night. Just sad and normal the rest of the night.
Just sad and normal.
Like no more comedy ever. No more comedy until those rectangles open wide. When one rectangle closes, Anna, one rectangle opens. I've always screamed that into the in the morning. I've always
When God closes a door, closes a rectangle, he opens a square.
He opens a square. And what are me and Justin but two big squares? Oh boy.
So in the honor of all of that, shall we bring out our final character?
I think in the spirit of all that, we should bring out our final character, Justin.
The spirit of Nickelodeon's All That.
Yes, the spirit of Nickelodeon's All That. You seen that documentary? Really funny.
Yeah. That's some good stuff. I'm very excited for this next character. It's 'tis the season, they say, and so I'm very excited to welcome to the rectangles a thing that's haunted my life for years. Please welcome out Scrooge's fourth ghost.
Whoa. Ebenezer Scrooge, tonight you've been visited by 3 ghosts who have shown you the folly of your selfish ways. Now it is my turn to say, what up, my guy? For I am the ghost of Chris, the coolest guy from your high school. And I am here to show you what your life would have looked like if you never left your freaking hometown like me. Also, can I vape in here? It's fine. I can do it without smoke coming out. Spoiler alert, you're going to be upset because I am doing great. You never should have left, man. You're not better than me. Huge mistake. Ugh. Sorry I'm late, by the way. I got a very bogus Ghost 3 UI. That's a DUI 3 times. So I had to take public transportation. It sucks. I'm not allowed to float ominously anymore. The cops here are all out to freaking get me. Did Jacob Marley visit you too? That guy was such a dweeb. You two are always talking about boring shit like making something of yourselves and not peaking at 16 3/4 like Chris. Well, to that I say, how many golds did you win in the 400-meter butterfly at States? That's right, none. This is not the medal. I sold the medal to buy the loudest little hatchback car you've ever seen or heard. And then I sold that because I said some things on Facebook that made my job not want me to work for them anymore. You wanted to put this town on the map. Well, joke's on you, for I put this town on the map. Don't you remember reading in the newspaper? Former high school football star turned local yokel blows off left ass in 4th of July Roman candle accident. That could have been your left ass, Ebenezer, but it wasn't yours. It was my left ass and 30% of the whole. You sad, rich little man. You went on to become a miserable titan of industry while I am living large in a mother's basement. Not my mother's basement, a mother's basement. Look, Ebenezer, there's the grocery store where we got our first job. You slaved under old man Wilson to scrape enough pennies together to get yourself a ticket out of here. I mostly did whippets in the walk-in freezer. Now, you're a rich misanthrope, just like old man Wilson. And I do whippets in the cart return area because they put cameras in the walk-in freezer. That could be us right now, man. Feeling regretful yet? No, you will. In the big city, you have to worry about collecting rent and your employees and your stocks and bonds. Well, Ebenezer, everyone here just has to worry about how to sell their MLM to a bunch of other people also trying to sell their MLM. Look, it's the house of your high school sweetheart, Brenda. You broke up with her to pursue your dreams. Well, let's see what you missed out on. She's my wife. We have 7 kids and we hate each other, just like a married couple should. We never really had anything in common besides we were horny, and the dating pool in this town is a spit puddle. We don't even sleep in the same bed. She's the mother whose basement I live in. You messed up so bad, man. This must be a nightmare for you. You who concern yourself with wealth and fortune, whereas here we concern ourselves with sneaking liquor into children's sporting events and committing felonies to get a good spot in line for the opening day of Rita's Italian Ice. Bemoan, Scrooge! Bemoan! What's the point of all this? I don't know. I guess it's that we could be doing whippets right now. It's just you missed our 10-year anniversary, and I thought you were better than me. It's stupid. I'm actually really happy for you. Anyway, any other questions? How did I die? Oh, I blew off my right ass at a New Year's party, and it turns out when you don't have an ass, you die.
Eric Feurer, everybody, with a pure science fact to
Boom.
take us home on. Now, the biggest thing that I have to say out of that, great piece, when you held up that medal, it caught the reflection of Bogbird's eye.
What?
It looked fucking insane. Go back and look at it. It just caught the eye, and it was so alarming.
It's actually really scary.
It's so. Jorge noticed it too in the private chat, and I was unsettled.
What is that? I don't like that at all. Red Hauser, not to be that guy, but technically Scrooge was visited by 4 ghosts in the book.
Shouts. We were thinking it. Red, we were all thinking it.
I'm ruined.
Yeah.
I'm ruined. You're right. I have to change. I'm changing the name right now to Scrooge's 5th ghost.
Morale booster coming in with a nice job, Eric.
Thank you, morale booster. And that's what you really want at the end of the day. We're not looking for claps. We're not looking for huge compliments. We're looking for the nice job. I clocked in at the Joke Factory.
Yeah, I want an NJ.
And
The
then
end of a
that's
great
it.
show. I want an end.
Nice job. And that's actually at our shows. We ask our audience at the end of each character, we're like, don't clap, just everyone in unison say, nice job.
Yeah.
And then
I
get
mean,
the hell out of here.
that, yeah, we're very demanding.
Very
No laughing.
Stop laughing.
Wait.
You know what was really fun about tonight, Justin?
What's
Because
that?
that is our show, folks. We're all finished up. We really appreciate you. What was fun about tonight is Red Hauser, Anna, morale booster. There were a lot of unfamiliar names in chat. Really appreciate you all being here, and really appreciate you all chiming in. It's fun. It's really
It's
fun
very fun.
to get to like hear everybody's opinions and get to chat back and forth with you. Thank you so much for being here.
Z-Core's right. Comedy is over. Now we're getting sentimental.
Now we're getting it's the sentimental hour now. And once again, you can always head over to our Discord and continue to be sentimental. During my piece, somebody was talking on the Discord and it made noises.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anyone caught that, but that happened. Morale booster.
Wow.
Nice job, everyone. Thank
Well,
you.
that's morale booster. You get it. Really living up to your name, morale booster. And what a way to be.
Let's bring in the best tech in the biz, and I'm assuming it's just going to be a spinning chair. Hey there, Jorge.
No!
I thought for 1 second, maybe.
How scary was that eyeball? If you didn't see it, track back in this stream and check it out because it was shocking.
And Justin, does this look
move
familiar
like
to you, by the way?
What is it? What?
Does this look familiar to you?
Yes, of course. That's our half marathon
Our half
medal.
marathon medal.
There's the proof, Megan.
The Coco Classic. I'm sorry, I cut you off, Jorge. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just how actually terrifying it was. Because when you held it up, it stood still and was a perfect reflection.
It just was the bird.
was
Which,
terrifying.
folks, we've got a couple characters down there. We've got the bird. Oh, my gross desk. Don't look at it, but we've got the bird right there. There he is.
Just a headless bird.
Yeah, Bogbird just
Headless,
on
just
the
a
wall.
bogless bird. We've got some green screen action going on over there. We've got.
I didn't know I wanted this. I didn't know I wanted this so bad, but I really want you to succeed in something, something, so that you can have like a library and just taxidermy heads of all your characters on the walls.
Yeah.
Jorge,
really
get
funny.
this. Get this. We have the same dream. I also really want to succeed at something. That would be awesome, dude. I'm glad that we're aligned on that.
Yeah, we can all get behind that. Succeed once is my dream.
It's just the one.
Succeed once. That's it, folks. Get it.
all you
Folks,
need.
really appreciate you being here. We have we put up videos all the time. Our last couple of videos were from our duo show, and they are all just fucking bangers. If you didn't see the one that we put up yesterday, it's Elena Scapetos and her husband, Sam
Yeah.
Rosell, doing a great character. That one fucking rocked.
So funny. That I feel like that video's got a lot of people being like, "Wow, how did they do that?" And that's the putting a spectacle on is just as good and sometimes better than just being funny.
It
So
is
shouts
pretty
to
great.
that.
We do have another live show coming up. It's going to be Friday, May the 4th, I believe, whatever the first Friday is of May. Ticket links are not quite live yet, but the theme of that show is Hot Mic. Every character
Hot
will
mic.
be holding or using a microphone. Expect to see some parodies of stand-up, some silly-ass songs, some funeral wake kind of situations. I don't know what
It
else.
is May the 3rd.
May the 3rd. Friday, May the 3rd. It's going to be a fun one. Ashley in the private chat, it's a fun theme. Thank you so much. We're stretching for them now.
We're shaking it up.
Yeah, we're shaking it up, doing some fun stuff.
Shaking it up.
Shaking it up. Lulu Lime, smash that like button. You guys subscribe. You guys hit that notification bell. You guys, hey, you guys.
You guys.
Hit them all, you guys, and we will see you next week. And we have reached totality, folks.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Yes. All right.
job.
You are the natural connection between Eric and I. Look at us.
Jorge's in a good mood because we made enough money to pay him for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Shouts.
What a joy.
Yay.
Yay. Center circle. Look at this triple
What a
butt.
dream.
The
All right,
dream.
goodbye, everybody.
I'm the
Bye.
whole.